Well, I'm ready to ride out. Do stuff now. I fucking laid in the bathtub in the hot water for a little while. Did all my stretches, did my yoga right here on the floor. Fucking popped my back in like fucking 50 different places. It really just, most of my yoga is just breathing and stretching my spine. That's all yoga is. Everybody thinks fucking you're gonna go astral project and shit. That's not what it is. People are retarded, man. I'm serious. People are stupid. It's yoga straight up just stretching. All you're doing is you're focusing your attention on your breathing, which you gotta focus on your stomach. If you're standing up, listen, when you're standing up, you breathe, right? You breathe with your chest. It's hard to breathe with your stomach when you're standing up. It is. When you roll over when you roll backwards, right? And you have your feet over your head, go ahead and start breathing with your stomach. See how much easier it is. Your stomach, you breathe with your stomach in the womb. In the woman's womb, your umbilical cord, you breathe it. It's where all your food went. That's where your brain was. That's where that's where your whole body started developing, was in the stomach. You became a stomach before you became a human. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta start breathing with your stomach. That's why everybody's sick. That's why everybody has diseases. That's why everybody has these problems. They're not digesting food right. Listen, man, if you look at me, you look at my skin, you look at who I am, you look how radiant I am, look how much I'm glowing. You can see the difference. You can go look at a regular person walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? You can see it. Look at me. You mean, come on. It's obvious. It's not hard to see. It's because of what I eat. It's because I eat healthy. It's because I take the time to quiet my mind. I take the time to heal. So I'm actually about to eat a banana because I'm hungry. These ones are bad. I already opened up the other one. This one, he let it go too far. So I'm about to open it up and toss it. I don't like them when they're you can eat it, don't get me wrong. It's not black, see? It's mushy. Give it to the animals out there. It's mushy. I don't like the texture. The texture throws me off. And it's too sweet. So I'm not gonna tell him no. I'm gonna take them from him, make him feel good. I'm gonna not waste them. I give them to the animals. He's happy, they get used. Listen, man, when people give you stuff, even if, like, the old man, right, I did another video, old man, he gave me a bunch of stuff, right, he accidentally gave me some moldy bread. I wasn't like, oh, I don't want the moldy bread. I didn't need to make him feel like he's 93 again, you know what I mean, because he accidentally missed that. No, I took it and I gave it to the animals, man, and I thanked him for it. No need to point that shit out. I'm excited. It's gonna be a cool night, like last night. But I didn't have weed last night. I didn't have weed last night, first of all. Nor lemons. Nor did I get a whole bunch of sleep in. I'm good now. I'm excited to rock out. A little dark in here, but I gotta start getting this stuff hooked up, man. Start going through this shit. That's better. I love this light, man. These Edison bulbs are sweet. You can't really see it with the... It goes so fast. You kind of see the lines briefly when it goes out. See? They're cool. You see all the ball, like the filaments. It's the only thing that I like about the older bulbs you don't get with the new LED bulbs. It's really intricate. The filament's long as fuck. It goes up and down. It's cool. Alright, I'm gonna eat another banana. Drink my coffee. I kinda wanna smoke. Kinda wanna read the Bible, read a passage, and get to working. Still a little hungry too, which everything that I have isn't like heavy, besides the noodles. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. The amount of bread. That peanut butter sits heavy, I went to go get some bread earlier to make peanut butter jellies, but I didn't go. I'm about to just make a bowl of cereal real quick. I'm not in the mood for it though, that's the problem. I'm kind of bummed out. I kind of want bread. This sucks. Oh well. Hopefully somebody comes through. I got a message on Facebook Marketplace. They approved my ad for some of these smaller things that I have for sale. I'm hoping that maybe some of the stuff will sell. I can get a cherry picker. I want to separate that motor from that trans so I can get the diff, the transfer case away from that motor and take a picture of just the transfer case, trans, and differential with the motor, not even in the photo, period, ever. Like, not even talk about it. Everybody, they don't know how to read the descriptions. Everybody, and then I know where it is too, they are reading the descriptions. They're trying to get me to sell something that they want, and they can't have. I'm not selling it. I already tried. It didn't work out. God told me, what the fuck are you doing? You work your ass off for that thing. It's not easy to get 100,000 mile LS2. It's not. Unless you buy it new. You're not going to find them. And people that do want them, they're not selling them for $800, the whole truck. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, HD 2500 with 100,000 miles, that truck, they're going to be asking $6-7 grand for that fucking thing, if not more. And easily $5 grand all day long. You can get that. Probably more than that. You probably get $8 grand for something like that. Easily. Somebody easily knock off $8 grand for a HD 2500. An 02 HD 2500 that's in immaculate condition with 100 grand. Still some money. And the reason why trucks are selling for more too right now is because of that COVID thing, that fucking chip thing, supposedly. It's costing more to produce a vehicle and because of the shortages and stuff, Countries are locking down borders, all that other stuff. And they're charging more to make things, so therefore the end user, the person that wants to buy the truck gets stuck with the price. Paying, spending the money for the difference. Which I think that's it. I was hoping there was a little bit more in there, but I don't really care for the aluminum foil. I wish I had a real screen. It would actually hit better. See, this aluminum foil got all bunched up. Nor do I want to really smoke aluminum foil. It's not good for you. But But yeah, I gotta get a new piece. This thing got shredded. When I poked a hole in it the first time, it really just like tore in half, so I folded it and just worked with what it was. I'm gonna try and make it decent this time. I feel like a teenager, man, when I'm doing this shit. Listen, I haven't done this shit in a long time, man. I have tools and shit. I was working before. Listen, this is the first time I've smoked out of a pipe and used aluminum foil. That in that video when I made that fucking plastic bong, God, that was terrible. I don't know how I did that back then. That was bad. This is bad. I'm gonna screw it in there this time so it doesn't tear. Haha, it worked. I screwed it in there this time so it wouldn't tear. Last time I pushed it in there, my pinky just tore right through it. Yeah, I'm in the money today. Now I gotta I'm trying to think of where I have a pen. I should have one on my backpack. Keep shit like that, man, I'm telling you. You know you're a traveler when you keep shit like that. I should have it, unless I gave it to someone. I think I gave it to Bill, actually, the other day. What did I give it to him for? Yeah, dude, I swear to God, I gave him a pen the other day. He needed it. No, there's one right here. What did I give him a pen for? I know I gave him a pen. I gave him a pen. I keep them. I gotta keep this military bag, bro. One of the best bags ever, man. I'm telling you. Field Line Tactical. Check them out. They make good stuff. I like it. I'm telling you, that backpack has been. The backpack has seen some action. Oh yeah, we're about to be in there like swimwear. I'm super excited. Now it's like a real fucking ball, a real screen. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. It's like having sex. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know why it's bothering me, like with the aluminum sticking out. So I'm like tucking it in. I'm pretty sure I have OCD shit. Like if things aren't in the right spot, I'm definitely have that issue. That's why my house is always so neat and clean for the most part. It'd be really neat in one spot and trash in another spot though. It's always because I'm doing stuff. It's not because it's trash just to be trash. It's because I'm doing stuff. Right now it's because I'm moving. Otherwise it wouldn't be all fucked up. It would be nice, clean, and serene. The bachelor pad would be open for business. But I have a fiance now, so... Which she is amazing. I can't wait to see her. Can't wait. Neither can she. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna smoke all this shake and shit. Save that little bud for later. I got a little buzz from that coffee actually. It's kind of funny. I feel a little, I don't know. I definitely got a caffeine buzz for sure. Blows my mind how much shit gets like all the that Nirvana weed that I smoke, it's extremely fucking like sticky sometimes, and the crystals, they like stick to the tray. You can almost scrape the tray. I'm serious. That's what I just did. I'm about to put all those crystals on the top of the little shake that I got. I'm excited because I should be able to get a decent hit out of this and be blowed back off one hit, hopefully. That is the plan. And then we're gonna get doing some stuff. I'm not sure. I didn't even make a game plan yet. I'm kind of just freehanding it right now. I don't know. I just got the operating system installed, so I have no idea what we're about to talk about. I don't. All right. I want to read a chapter out of the Bible real quick. That's fine. Alright, hit this, and we're good to go. Yep. Exactly what I needed. I didn't get that last time. Nope. Yeah. It was much needed. You have no idea. Put this. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to set this up so y'all can see me, I can read, and I can work efficiently and show you guys. It's all new to me. It really is. I can't believe I'm recording my life. So we'll go ahead and log in real quick. Alright. Randomly? We read this one. So it says, God speaks both good things and hard things into being. Who do you think spoke and it happened? It's the master who gives such orders. Doesn't the high God speak everything, good things and hard things alike, into being? And why would anyone gifted with life complain when punished for sin? Let's take a good look at the way we're living and reorder our lives under God. Let's lift our hearts and hands at one and at the same time, praying to God in heaven. We've been contrary and willful, and you haven't forgiven. You lost your temper with us, holding nothing back. You chased us and cut us down without mercy. You wrapped yourself in thick blankets of clouds so no prayers could get through. You treated us like dirty dishwater, threw us out in the backyard of the nations. Our enemies shout abuse, their mouths full of derision, spitting invective. We've been to hell and back. We've nowhere to turn, nowhere to go. Rivers of tears pour from our eyes at the smash up of my dear people. The tears stream from my eyes, an artesian well of tears, until you, God, look down from on high, look and see my tears. When I see what's happened to the young women in the city, the pain breaks my heart. Enemies with no reason to be enemies, hunted me down like a bird. They threw me into a pit, then pelted me with stones. Then the rain came and filled the pit. The water rose over my head. I said, it's all over. I called out your name, O God, called from the bottom of the pit. You listened when I called out. Don't shut your ears. Get me out of here. Save me. You came close when I called out. You said, it's going to be all right. You took my side, Master. You brought me back alive. God, you saw the wrongs heaped on me. Give me my day in court. Yes, you saw their mean-minded schemes, their plots to destroy me. You heard, God, their vicious gossip. Their behind my back plots to their behind my back plots to ruin me. They never quit, these enemies of mine, dreaming up mischief, hatching out malice day after day after day, sitting down or standing up. Just look at them. They mock me with vulgar doggerel. Make them pay for what they have done. God, give them their just deserts. Break their miserable hearts. Damn their eyes. Get good and angry. Hunt them down. Make a total demolition here under your heaven. There's many times where I've asked God to take out the enemy. I told God to put me to work. I've told God I was tired of it. I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired of seeing it over and over and over again. I told him, man, let me do whatever it is you need me to do and tell me how to do it, when to do it. And he does it. He does. That's all I can really give you from that one. That's it. You know, it's okay to shout at God, scream at him. I scream at him all the time. I tell him, what the fuck was that for? And then it usually takes me a day or two to realize why he did it. And then it hits me and it's like, oh, that's why he fucking did it, you know? And it's usually because of someone else's plot, their mischief. He just said it. Their plot and schemes. People you don't even know, he's saying, that never even met him, are plotting schemes against him. Because they're already plotting evil. They don't care what... You're just collateral damage to them of war. That's what it was. It was war. We send people over there, you know, to another country. You know how many civilians get raped by military men and all those other things, you know? It's crazy. I mean, we see it in all the movies and stuff. You think that stuff doesn't happen today? Come on. It's terrible, man, the stuff I've seen. So, and I'm not afraid to speak about it either. God called me to this because he knows that I fucking have no filter. And that's the problem, is there's too many people preaching Jesus. All they preach about Jesus is the good side. They don't, you know, they never talk about the real shit. They never want to talk about the bad stuff and what Jesus, you know, like, and it's because they don't have a relationship with Jesus. They're using Jesus, they're using God for a way to look good, or they're putting him in a spot to where they only talk to him when they need him or need him for something. They don't have a simple relationship with him like I do. They don't talk to him every day and say good morning and ask him about who this person, that person, or ask him for food or tell him thank you for, you know, the stuff that I've been given. You know, they don't talk to God and pray for others while they're gone, you know. Every day I pray for Margarita. All day. I pray for her. I'm not praying like, I'm literally just saying, Jesus, well, you know, look out for her, you know what I mean? Make sure she's alright since I'm not around, you know what I mean? That type of stuff, you know? You know, I even ask him to bring her home. I ask him what the fuck is she doing, you know? Let me know what she's doing type shit, you know what I mean? He tells me. You feel it. It's in here. He talks through here, through his creation, everything. So, I know we got Kali Linux installed. I got a little buzz. I do. Feels good. My back hurts from fucking... Dude, right here. Like, I'm trying to get the spot right there. Where my finger is. Exactly right there. That's the ball I'm working on. And there's the gap right there. That's the ball. Man, it fucking hurts. I want to give it a break. I gotta give it a break. I can't do it tonight. There's no way. I can do it on the carpet, but I can't put it on that marble. Too painful. So, I don't know if you guys can even see this. You know, I was looking at it. I want to do a screen recording, so but then I got to do editing, video editing, all that. So, which I'm going to. The quieter you become, the more you're able to hear. Let's see if we connect to the internet, which we are. Open up that. Just to have it. These are all the processes, you know. They're the programs that are running, you know, basic programs. Basically system programs, you know. Like here's the task manager I just opened. That's the process. It's using 4%, you know, 3%, 2% processing power. It tells you how much RAM it's using. So, yeah. So I'm gonna really try to really talk in a way so we can learn together, but I'm gonna try to act like dumb in a sense. Not dumb, but I'm gonna try to go through everything for each thing, you know what I mean? So this is gonna take a long time, you know, we got years to do this, so right now I guess we need to look at stuff, packages and stuff. I want to go to system settings, just check out the computer, you know, that type of thing. Alright, settings manager. Alright, here's the settings manager. Yeah, parent, clipboard manager settings, desktop, the file manager settings, Kali HIDPI mode. I'm sure that's just, yeah, that's for like scaling the screen. Notifications, customize notification appears on your screen. I'm not new to that one. I haven't messed with Kali Linux in a long time. I haven't. I'm excited. You know, remember I come home and you know, it's been 3 years, you know, and then you know, it's not like it's gone, you know, I'm not like out of date or anything like that. I'm here. I've been home, you know. I'm sharp. It's just I haven't used this specifically. You know, I just started getting all this stuff together too, you know what I'm saying? Most of everything I have going on is business stuff. You know, I'm working out relationships with people, that type of thing. Right now, I'm trying to get things going. And then, you know, I gotta tie everything together in a sense. So yeah, these are everything. The panel. You can change display appearance, those different things. This got to be for like the display, I'm assuming. Go back. I'm not used to it being down here. You got printer settings, hardware settings. Let's see what resolution it sits at. So it's a dual 20-inch, 1600 by 900. 16 by 9. That's not bad. It runs at 60 hertz. That's the refresh rate. The reason why I like Linux too is you can customize the colors. You know what I mean? See like how it's different? It's not like Windows, you know? It looks cool as fuck. You know, and if you're really good, you can make your own. You can make it any way you want. Really, you can build your own operating system if you're that good. You know, power manager, let's go mess with some power settings. When power button is pressed, ask, yeah. No, we're not shut down. When sleep button is pressed, there is no sleep button unless on the keyboard. I don't ever fuck with that. If I have to change that later, yeah, I'll probably change it later once it's on the boat, right? Because I'm gonna try to be saving power. But if it goes to sleep, if you have services running, you gotta make sure that, you know, like if you have a website or anything like that running, you gotta make sure you have those settings set up so, you know, those services are available over the internet for people. You don't wanna, you know, put the computer to sleep and it not run in the background. When hibernate, nah, everything is fine. When battery button, there is no battery. This is a desktop system. System sleep mode, suspend. System power saving, suspend, hibernate. We're gonna suspend, which is never, just leave it alone. So I didn't change anything on that one. Display power management, blank after 10 minutes, more like 5. Put to sleep, never. Then blank after never is if you put to sleep. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it changed that when I slid the other one. Switch off after. No, leave it on. I want all this stuff to stay on. There's no battery, so I want to be able to walk up to it and just be ready. I don't care if the screen burns out. I'll just buy a new one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need it ready. This is going to be on my boat. This is basically what I'm thinking right now is I'm going to be loading most of my weather stuff on it. The track weather and be setting up like all my tabs and stuff, which I'll do that personally myself. I'm not going to show you guys all that stuff because that's like all my banking and personal stuff, websites and everything. But I'm going to show you guys all the other stuff. I got to set up, I got to start downloading, I got to make sure I can download movies, music. I got to start doing all that stuff. So it's got to do torrents, which I'm sure Kali Linux has a torrent in it, torrent program. I'm going to be doing all types of stuff. You guys are about to see. I'm working on it right now. So, security, when the screen Scaber is activated. I said Scaber, huh? Alright, we're good on that. Panel profiles, text editor settings, window manager tweaks. It says skip windows. I have skip pager, cycle through minimize windows. I don't feel like fucking with any of this right now. Let's go back to the settings. I didn't mean to click out of it. Yeah, we can definitely I like to turn up the acceleration a little bit. I usually put it at like 7. As if you have an optical mouse, USB optical mouse, keyboard, Semico USB gaming keyboard, consumer control. There we go. Turn the sensitivity up. That's more like it. Ooh, Windows 10? No, you can change the cursors and stuff. So I'm sure I can, download different ones. You can change the size of it. That's fun. It smells like rotten eggs or something. It smells weird. It's coming from outside. I got the windows open. Kali Tweaks. Let's check out Kali Tweaks. Oh, shit. This looks like some cool stuff right here, man. What is this saying? Configure the system for extra security. Hell yeah, let's do that. And it says hardening. Dude, I'm super excited. What? What is this shit? I guess click on it, right? That would help. Configure the system for extra security. Hit enter. Bam. Alright, kernel settings. It says restrict dmessage. Forbid unprivileged users to run dmessage. Why not? Hit the space bar to mark it. Privileged ports. Restrict ports 1024 for privileged users. Why not? In wide compatibility mode, old protocols, ciphers, and algorithms are enabled, allowing access to legacy services. Unchecked to select strong security instead. No, I'm gonna leave that stuff. I'm gonna run. I need a SSH client. I run SSH all the time. Well, we're gonna be definitely running terminals going. We're gonna be running remote terminals for sure. I'm not worried about. I see all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be on my boat. It's gonna be. People aren't gonna be hacking my boat. All right. Restricting the message privileged users. I'm just gonna check it out. I can always put. Change it too. Right? I've never seen this before. Okay. I'll put in my password. Alright, it says updating kernel settings, writing changes to
slash etc slash system control dot d 50 dash Kali dash tweaks dot the message configuration file. Password for retrospect, writing changes to the actual system configuration file. It's configured SSH, which is basically a way to log into another computer over the internet remotely. This is enabling wide compatibility mode, writing changes to the etc SSH config file. That's where you would find it if I was in the terminal. It says message from Kali developers. For more information about Kali configuration, please refer to their website. For more information about SSH configuration, it says to visit their website as well. Hit enter to continue. Install specific subsets of tools for particular. Let's widen this a little bit. It doesn't do that. Let's see what it says. No, it's just connecting. Looks like it's gonna grab some packages. It's probably gonna install them. Yeah, see, it just grabbed some packages. It's gonna install them. Why not? We get whatever we can get, right? We want it all. We want it all. That way I can mess with it. I can learn. I can play with it. I'm about to be exploring, I get to play with my new toy in a sense. I'm excited. I really am. Wow, it's got a bunch of different packages for hacking. And doing, not just hacking, good stuff too. Everybody says hacking's bad. It's not bad. You learn. If you don't do anything bad with it, you can, hacking is really just like learning how things work, reverse engineering type stuff. So it says 802.11 attack tools. We want all this stuff, right? GPU tools, Bluetooth attack tools, cryptography, stenography tools, fuzzing attack tools, GPU tools, hardware attack tools, RFID attack tools, SDR tools, top 10 tools, voice over IP tools, Windows resources so you can hack, get into Windows stuff, backup data, that types of stuff, get passwords, maybe for your own password. It's not, like I said, it's not always bad stuff. Or your kid change their password on you. I've had that happen a lot of times. Kids come to my work where I was working and they don't know the password. The kid changed the password. I have to get into their stuff. It's not hard. It can be. We want it all, right? Test environments for learning and practicing on. Hell yeah, we want that. Kali Linux Labs, that's definitely what we want. So I just clicked all of them. So we're going to hit tab to apply. Well, not tab to apply. We're hitting tab to select apply. Then we got to hit enter. It's all keyboard. We're not using the mouse. Packages to install. Kali-Linux-Labs. Proceed. Hell yeah, we want labs. I want to be able to learn. I'm glad I opened this up. It says we detect that your system is fully up to date. Before installing a new meta package, we perform a full upgrade. Hell yeah, upgrade at all. Whoa, let's see what we got. Well, you gotta remember too, I downloaded the 11 gigabyte package, right, the operating system, but that's the ISO. So all these packages are packages that have been developed and updated, recently. It's quite a bit. There's a lot of work going on. People are busy, really busy. Holy moly. There's no way I'll ever use all that stuff. Ever. This is why I say, I wanted Kali Linux, because it has all these packages already pre-installed. Listen, all I'm doing is upgrading and it's already there. All this stuff is already here for me. I don't have to sit here and try to get it working. Somebody's already done the work for me. Now all I got to do is learn how to use it, right? And then hook up my equipment and then go from there. And that's not going to be easy because not all the stuff is going to work with all the stuff, all these programs. I'm going to have to figure out what programs I'm going to be able to use, and I might have to modify some stuff, or you know what I mean, change things on the device itself, not the program. You don't know until you run into that stuff. it's going to be all new to me. You know, I'm doing stuff that hasn't been done before either. So let's go ahead. It says 579 upgraded. It will be upgrading 23 newly installed. So it's going to have 23 new programs that I don't have. It says it needs to get 1,760 megabytes of archives, which is data. But archives, which is, file folders in a sense, directories. After this operation, it says 552 megabytes of additional disk space will be used once, because it's going to be compressed. That 1,760, that stuff is, it's compressed. So let's go. Hit yes. There it goes. So, you see how it's sending that information, right? It's going through the internet, right? Through the cable line and through Wi-Fi, right? You gotta imagine taking like an orange and trying to stick it through a straw, right? That's basically what's happening is this computer's taking the little bits of information, it's breaking it down, right? And then it's sending little pieces of information, pulses in a sense, electricity pulses in binary, and then the other computer is basically encoding, decoding it back and forth. So you'll send all this information once my computer, so the other computer right now is sending all those little bits of information, right, through the cable line, and then my computer is going to take it, right, and then it's going to build it back up accordingly. Which you can learn all that stuff through Khan Academy. It will teach you all that stuff. That was just like a quick way of explaining it. You can break it down better, you know what I mean? All that stuff. But so it says it's gonna take 3 minutes. I'm happy with Spectrum Internet. I didn't really want to pay it again because I haven't been using the phone line. I was going to, but everything happened, man. I'm telling you, when you have people that don't have Jesus in your life, they create evil and a bunch of bullshit. So it always sets things back. That's why you got to get rid of them. I'm telling you, just get rid of them. So we're going to upgrade this, and then I'm probably going to look for other stuff. I want to look for a screen recording, too. We're going to look for a screen recorder, because I have a feeling you're not seeing all of this really well on the camera. So we're going to look for a screen recording program. And then I got to find like a video editing program too. Which means after I save these videos, I got to put the videos from the phone, plug it into this computer, bring the video on the computer, put it on the desktop or whatever folder. And then I got to use the screen record app, right? Record what it is that we're doing. Then I gotta open up the video editing app and then mesh the stuff together and make it hopefully bearable to watch, because I'm gonna be learning this stuff. We'll see how it goes. I know I'll pick up quick. I always do. I'll pick up quick. Yeah, it's just going. It's just going to town. All it is just downloading stuff from the internet. Those are all the mirrors. They call them mirrors, so that's the HTTP website mirrors, and then that's the actual name of the actual website. Which most of these are universities, most of them. But offensive security, like the FBI use this. You know what I mean? The cops use this, forensics, all that stuff. When you watch like NCIS and all that other stuff, that's what you see mostly. That's basically, what they're using. They all geek out. That's what I do. That's basically what I am. That's who I am. I'm like an NCIS type of person when it comes to computers. That's what I do. I'm not an officer though. I'm better than that. I got a heart. I'm joking. It's 36 seconds. I definitely got to get a bowl of cereal. I'm hungry. Ooh, there's a program called Nuclei. And Slim Toolkit, Sift, Trivy. I like these names. That sounds British. Trivy. LibJetty. Libs usually stands for libraries. Mup tools. Or, no, MupDF tools, it said. Alright, it says it's downloading. Now they're gonna... See, now it downloaded. Now it's gonna, it fetch all the packages, right? Now it's gonna start extracting the packages. It's gonna look over them, make sure they're, legit, they're not corrupt, that type of stuff. And then it's gonna start unpacking all of them, and then it will start installing all of them. Which, if we go here, close this, we can see the CPU usage. It's using 100. It's bouncing between, almost 100 CPU usage. It's using only 8% of RAM. Or you can do it like this too, you go, just close that for now. Go here, boom. So you can see both of them at the same time. A lot of times I'll have like 2 terminals open. I'll have 2 of these. I'll have 2 of these open, and I'll be working. This will be working, and I'll be over here working. You'll see. Eventually I'll get there. I've got to start setting all this stuff up. So I got to get all this stuff set up in the boat, You got to picture the boat's going to be like a little fort with all this stuff in there, with all the weather equipment, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. I'm going to be studying the earth, the ocean, these storms and stuff. You guys will be able to study the stuff with me, and then, and there's going to be other stuff too going on, It won't be the same, it's not going to be chasing storms every day. So, and I still don't know how close I'm going to be able to get to these things. I've been working that out. I've been waiting to meet people too that are, I got to get down, I got to get south, That's the whole thing. So, and I really wanted to sail. I still want to go look at that boat that's in Detroit. So, that's only $3,200, even though I'm sure it might have papers, man. It might. Listen, that boat might have papers. It's at a dealer. So, I gotta go. I gotta get grinding. I can't do nothing until that trans sells. I gotta figure something out. So, the video's already 48 minutes, they're only going to last an hour or 15 minutes, and they take about an hour to upload. This is going to be a problem. I got to get a different phone. I'm thinking about maybe using my SD card and getting the GoPro going so I can go back and forth. Because I want to be able to get more content in. I'm still, like I said, this just got installed though, and there's not much I can show you guys yet. I gotta get the screen recorder going and stuff, and plus I'm kind of sharing how we're doing it too. I gotta think of how I'm gonna go about this. It's gonna be different than most other people's YouTubes. It's gonna be more advanced, definitely. I gotta show you guys so much. But, yeah, let's see. It's going. This is basically what I'm about to be doing all night. For the next week or two. Till I leave, in a sense. I gotta get that motor sold. Every night I'm gonna be doing this now that the things are set up. Part of it's getting the set up, I gotta get, the radio scanners. I gotta get the scanner set up. I gotta figure out, I gotta get on the internet. I gotta get a list of all the weather stations, all the, country codes, different codes for different countries I'm gonna be sailing. This holds a lot. It holds 500 channels, I think. Might be more than that. I think it's 500.
but it's got 500 bank channels, I'm pretty sure. So, and it's a lot. I'll never remember all of those. You know what I'm saying? You'll never use all of those. I'd be surprised if you do. I'm sure there are people that have them full. You know what I mean? You know, but they're probably doing things. You know, like developing things and stuff. That's a lot of channels. That's a lot of different frequencies to save. But I gotta get software working too. I gotta get this working with Linux. And it's a Uniden Bearcat BC125AT. So I gotta figure that out. I paid $100 for that from Amazon. It was on sale, and it was one of the most desirable ones people were buying. It seemed. I got the best. Like I read the best reviews on it. And it was affordable. It was right when I got home. I was able to pick it up. So I was making $1,600 a week. Good money, really good money. I miss it. I wish I could go. I could go back. I could. I'm not going to. This is way better. Way better. I'm at home all day. Come on, man. Jesus has been taking care of me, man. Like, look at this. It's amazing. So, even though most of the furniture is bought from Ferris, with that money, but in Michigan Imports, the second job I had before I quit, which I missed that job as well. I missed that job more actually than anything because it wasn't the money. That money was nice. That $600 a week was nice, but Michigan Imports was better. I got the fucking work in a salvage yard that had BMWs, Mercedes, Porsches, Land Rovers, Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, and I'm talking a big yard. It's a pretty decent yard. I was riding loaders, all that stuff. Which I did that at Ferris, which at Ferris I got to ride around in a military Humvee, which made me feel at home. But even though I couldn't fit in it, just like all the other ones, I'm too tall. Shit sucks. But I'll see you guys soon, man. This is doing its thing. It looks like it. Yeah, see, I thought I turned the screensaver off. Oh no, we left it on, that blink the screen thing. I gotta fix that. So yeah, I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal. I'll see you guys soon. God bless y'all.